That might take the crown for the most dramatic and fast transformation of extreme pulling that I've ever done. Welcome back to Fenrir Canine Training, guys. My name's Will Afton, and today we have a very fun case. My team have had this dog out to assess it this morning and have come back to me and told me that it's one of the worst cases of pulling they've ever seen, and even worse so when he made eye contact with livestock and sheep, he became a different beast. Now he's here with me today for an intensive day session, and the owner wants to work specifically on pulling. The owner has been pulled over on multiple occasions and has had to have hospital treatment for the damage done to his shoulder, and it's getting to the point where he is causing significant damage. Now straight away, soon as coming in, just from observing his body language and his temperament, I'm not concerned with any kind of dominance or aggression. He is just an incredibly powerful working hunting line dog that is wildly driven by his nose, and up to this point just hasn't had anyone harnessing that power. Now, as much as these kind of high drive working dogs can cause huge problems and in the wrong hands be a nightmare to manage, I actually absolutely love working with them. And I love working with them because they just want and need a job, and I love harnessing that and giving them a job, which is exactly what I'm going to be focusing on today. But I have to draw that line in the sand to make him understand that he has to start looking up to me for guidance and direction. He isn't making his own decisions anymore. Now, as you can see, he's come on a slip lead and is learnt to pull through the slip lead no problem whatsoever. So to start with, I'm going to move straight onto a prong collar to tune him up, and I'm going to get that focus and engagement built straight on me as quickly as possible. So now we've switched out to the right tool for the job. I'm going to use the right tool in the right way from a place of loving care to tune this up. What he is about to learn very quickly is when he displays those behaviours, he is going to create the pressure himself. But biting the lead, chewing up the lead, that isn't going to turn off the pressure. The way to turn off the pressure is to look up to me for guidance and direction. Look up to me for guidance and direction, and not only will the pressure shut off, but I've also got a lovely pocket full of treats to make the experience an even more wonderful one. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, yes, good boy, good boy. And that might take the crown for the most dramatic and fast transformation of extreme pulling to nice loose lead heel walking that I've ever done. I might have just looked like I was walking and changing some directions, but that's a very specific protocol with impeccable timing requirements to be able to have this kind of success. But when you do it right with that kind of timing that comes from my experience of doing this so many times, you can see just what a dramatic transformation that this can actually achieve. So I'm not keeping up with him. I can go at my speed. Again, this is one of them situations where I don't mind you using your nose, but when I say it's time to go, it's time to go. Time in a place. When I turn, you need to turn with me. I'm leading this walk, not you. So you've literally been following along with this in real time. I've been working with this dog for maybe 5 minutes so far, 10 minutes tops in this session. This is a dog that by many positive only based trainers has been told to avoid things like livestock at all costs. However, the owner loves going on walks in the countryside, and he doesn't want to have to avoid those situations. It's one of the reasons that he got a dog like this. He wants to be able to give it lots of exercise and explore the world together. So one of the things that we do straight away is we proof it around distraction. Yes, it's all well and good being able to do it in my paddock when there's no dogs around. For him, livestock is by far and away, clearly, you saw it when my member of staff was doing some tests with him so that we could assess where he's at, is incredibly difficult. Now, when that distraction ramps up, there may be a couple of times where I have to remind him now with the pressure of the prong collar, hey, no, stop. But when he's doing this, looking up to me for guidance and direction, being in tune with me, treats go in. Yes, 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 yes. And a quick tip for you guys, threshold manners, 100% of the time for the rest of your dog's life. This will be a good example, be the first time we've done it with Hank, but whenever there's a new threshold, you don't charge through that threshold and make the decisions for yourself. Now we'll see if he tries. Good boy. He yields to the pressure. He's offered me a different behavior, which I do really like, but when I'm ready, I'm gonna, yeah, let's go. We're going to move forward because I'm in control, and now we've started as we mean to go on. This is as real as it gets, and this is a dog that I've been working with for 10 minutes now, and we're already out in the worst case scenario setting. So when there's trainers out there telling you that it can't be done and that you should avoid all those situations, get your dog on medication or send them to a shelter, it's simply that their style of training doesn't suit what it is that right now you need, and that is what this style of training is designed to be able to achieve. Being a hunting dog, he's looking. I was about to say, I bet that front paw will go up in a minute when that nose starts to kick in and he smells things that he knows he can chase. But that's accepting who he is without using those things as an excuse for incredibly poor behavior. What we're actually going to do is tap into those things to make the behavior better than you could ever imagine possible. So as you can hear, geese flying overhead is certainly triggering the prey drive response. And right now we're walking up to a small flock of sheep that he's clocked, so here we go. So now we've got sheep moving, geese overhead, yet he's still walking nicely by my side. So there we go, guys. That's exactly how we build engagement and relationship and shape what is incredibly high drive, established bad habits in a dog. And I've got a dog now that is looking up to me for guidance and direction. And now, as you can see, we can come out and enjoy the beautiful countryside, and his owners will be able to do the same thing after we've done our handover at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something from this session as well. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you come and follow me over on Instagram. There'll be a link down in the description box below. Subscribe if you're new, because I can't wait to see you on the next episode here at Canine Training.